everyone, and welcome to Chalkwell Hall Infant School. My name's Sarah Clements and I am the head teacher here. My job today is to show you around our lovely school and to give you more information so that you can make a really informed choice as to whether Chalkwell is the right school for you and your child. So I'm the head teacher, Sarah, and I've been here for almost 14 years, I think. This is my 4th year as a head teacher, but before that I was the deputy head teacher. So I've been here a while. I do have a senior team that help me lead the school. Jo Milbank is our deputy head teacher, and I'll talk about the other senior leaders as this tour continues. So what can I tell you about Chalkwell? Well, we're a larger than average infant school. We have 4 classes per year group, so that's 4 classes in EYFS or reception, 4 classes in year 1 and 4 classes in year 2. We share a site here just opposite the park with our junior school, so some of our areas are shared. Our playground is shared, for example, and our dining hall is shared, and we'll show you and talk to you a little bit more about that soon. We are quite a tight site, so we don't have much space here, unfortunately, at Chalkwell, and sadly we have no green space on site. We do, however, have the luxury of the park just across the road, and we do use that. I'm not sure if you've seen us there, for things like PE lessons, our sports days. We do some science lessons over there, so we do try and use the park as often as we can. So what do we really care about here at Chalkwell? What's important to us and what sets us apart from other schools? Well, we talk to our children about reaching for the stars, and our reach values are the basis of all we do here at Chalkwell. They are respect, enjoy, achieve, care and be healthy. And as I've said, they form the basis of all we do, really. So our curriculum, our assemblies, and they also are the expectations in terms of our behaviour. As well as our reach values, we're really keen to ensure that our learners of today here at Chalkwell are prepared for tomorrow's world. And by that, we mean that the children are equipped with the necessary skills as well as the academic knowledge to be successful, well-rounded citizens who make a positive contribution to their community. Children learn best when they're stimulated, excited and challenged. And it's really important to us here at Chalkwell that the children understand the relevance of their learning and how the skills that they're learning in the classroom can be transferred and built upon in real life situations, not just in the constraints of the classroom. Our topic-based approach links learning from a range of subjects. For more information about our curriculum, please take a look at our school website. There's plenty on there. So, what does all that mean for your child and the experiences that they have at Chalkwell? Well, by the end of year 2, our children actually do really well academically. And we like to think that they're well-rounded citizens too, ready for the next stage of their education. Our school, in terms of standards, does very well. We exceed national averages, and there's plenty on our website to illustrate that. If you're interested, please take a look. What's really important to us here at Chalkwell in terms of standards is that children are equipped for the next stage in their education. So the basic skills, children being able to read, write and be numerate are, they're crucial skills that your child will need, not just for the next stage in their education, but for the rest of their lives. So they are really, really fundamental to us here at the infant school. In terms of the next stage of their education, Most children leave the infant school in year 2 and go on to the junior school in year 3, where they continue their education on the same site with the same familiar faces that they see every day, and we share many of our values, our curriculum, much of it is shared. We both follow, for example, Maths No Problem, a math scheme that I'll talk to you a little bit about later. And many of our values are shared. So here we are in our reception classrooms. We have 4 of them, and they're divided into 2 bases. At the moment we're in Scotland and Northern Ireland, and Class Wales and England are just across the garden. Each class has their own teacher and their own classroom. They have their own hotspot, and this is where they sit for their whole class learning times and for the register. Our reception teaching team is made up of 4 class teachers, and this year 4 learning support assistants or LSAs, and also 2 additional adults, 2 higher level teaching assistants or HLTAs. Grace Delgado is the early years foundation stage leader, and she's also part of our senior leadership team within the infant school. So now we're in our early years garden. During the day, the children access their learning in all 4 classrooms and the outside classroom, our reception garden. Our garden is very much an extension of the classroom. Much of the learning takes place outside in reception. We encourage and teach the children about assessing risks and actively encourage safe risk-taking. We also believe that it's really important for a child to experience failure as well as success. So we're constantly finding ways to challenge and deepen learning. Here we are in classes Wales and England. The day is structured so that children spend some time learning together as a whole class, for maths or phonics as an example. At the start of the year, whole class learning time is no more than about 10 minutes, but this gradually increases as the year progresses and the children's concentration span allows. Whole class teaching time is little and often. For most of the school day, your child will be accessing learning through activity time. This is a time when the teachers plan learning activities for each area of the foundation stage curriculum. This allows the children to learn through play-based activities and experiences, either independently or with their friends. So during activity time, children choose to access things such as building a bridge with magnetic shapes, creating a junk model, investigating an atlas, or writing a shopping list. The teachers and support staff will facilitate this learning and will support your child to make progress towards their next steps. During activity time, the reception staff will also work with individual children and small groups on focused activities, maybe things such as reading, writing, or mathematics. This is our dining hall. We share this space with the junior school. Before the pandemic, all infant children ate their lunch in here. Things are slightly different at the moment. Only our reception children are using this space to eat at lunchtime. Our kitchen team prepare our delicious and healthy school meals here on site in our kitchen. We currently offer a choice of hot and cold meals, and these meals are then delivered to our Key Stage 1 children and the junior children who are currently eating in their classrooms. Things may be different in September, who knows? Children are also allowed to bring their own packed lunch to school if you wish, but please know, infant school meals are free of charge. This space is also used for our wraparound care. The junior school manages our joint Conkers Club. It's open from 7:30 in the morning until 6 at night. If you think this is a service you may need, you can find out more information on our website. Pre-COVID-19, our dining hall was also used for things such as PE lessons and assemblies. So we're back outside again now, this time in our playground. Again, this is a space that we share with the junior school. And pre-COVID-19, the children mixed and played together. These days, the playground is timetabled and zoned so that bubbles do not mix. When starting school, our reception children enjoy playing outside in their own reception garden. They have a timetabled slot on the big playground too, where they can enjoy playing with the larger wheeled toys, balls and hoops. I thought you might like to see a Year 1 classroom, so here we are in Class Canada. Our Year 1 learning is slightly more structured than that of reception. All children have a seat at a table. The Year 1 curriculum builds upon the learning and experiences from that in reception. Throughout the infant school, we follow a Singapore maths scheme called Maths No Problem and Read Write Inc. for phonics. Our curriculum is based upon topics. These change more frequently in reception and are heavily influenced by the children's interests and needs. In Key Stage 1, a topic tends to last around a half term. Examples of our topics include Heroes, All About Me, and Beside the Seaside. Our curriculum is designed to motivate and inspire a love of learning. You can find out more by visiting our website. And now we move into Class Bahamas, one of our Year 2 classrooms. Our Year 2 classes look very similar to that in Year 1. Each child has their own learning space. In Year 2, our expectations of independence increase and the children are given more responsibility. Our behaviour policy is based upon reward. Making an example of positive behaviour choices is a constructive way of demonstrating the expectations to everyone. We talk about responsibility and making good choices with the children. When the children make a wrong choice, and they will because that's part of learning, we talk to them and importantly, we listen to them. We support to see where things went wrong and how they can learn from the experience, how they can better manage their feelings and reactions. All children are different, and so our behaviour policy is not a one-size-fits-all approach. It is vitally important that teachers get to know each individual child, and we pride ourselves here at Chalkwell for doing this really well. As only when you know the child really well can you begin to understand how to get the best out of them. So here we are in what we call our small hall. This area is used for intervention work. Staff work with small groups or individuals on their needs and their next steps. This may be some extra support with phonics or maths, or maybe providing some more specific intervention to support a child's well-being or learning behaviours, such as strategies to cope with anger. Upstairs we have our treehouse class. This provision is available to a small number of children who struggle to access the learning within the mainstream classroom. This could be for a variety of reasons. Most, although not all of the children who access this learning provision have or are awaiting an EHCP, an Education Healthcare Plan. Charlotte White is our Special Educational Needs Coordinator and is part of the senior leadership team. Charlotte is also the class teacher for the Treehouse. Children who learn in the Treehouse access their core learning during the morning here. They then return to the mainstream class for the afternoon, where the learning can be differentiated so that they can access, make progress and enjoy learning alongside their classmates. The Treehouse is supported by 2 learning support assistants as well as Charlotte. This allows us to meet the individual needs of the children and ensure that they are successful and make progress from their starting point. If you'd like more information about our special educational needs provision, please see our website. Transition to school. We work really closely with our local preschool settings. Pre-COVID-19, our transition arrangements included numerous visits from the children with their key workers, meetings for new parents, and a couple of weeks of settling in before the children begin full time. We'll be in touch with the details of next year's transition arrangements as soon as school places are allocated. Our home-school relationship is really important to us at Chalkwell. Working together in partnership allows your child to get the most from their education. Our main form of communication is our school app called Ping. All correspondence will be sent to you via this app. We love to share snippets of the school day with you through our private Facebook page. Once your child starts school, you can join. We share information, photos and videos on our Facebook page. Our parents tell us that they love the opportunity to be a fly on the wall in the classroom, and it also helps to promote conversations with children about the school day. I really hope this short video has given you a taste of what we are all about and what we really care about here at Chalkwell Hall Infant School. If you have any unanswered questions, why not take a look at our website? Alternatively, you can drop us an email. For those who choose us and successfully gain a place, I'm really looking forward to welcoming you to our Chalkwell family. And for everyone else, wishing you and your child every success with your start to school.